to write an opera about physics because physics is one of the most exciting and interesting subjects that I have ever come across. And there are so many ideas in it and so many concepts that are relatable to so many parts of our lives and to so many different people, and yet we don't really talk about it very often in that sense. But opera, which is something that is based so much on human emotions, brings something else to the physics because it allows us to think about physics in respect to ourselves much more because of what we expect when we go to the theatre. So that's why an opera about physics. I will help her to find it in a way. She never must remind it. The music is really exciting and really rhythmical. It has so many different pulses and beats in it. It keeps you going. It's really driving you through all the time. At the same time, though, somehow it has all of this space in it as well, and there are so many moments of calm and like a lot of intense atmosphere that goes on, which really relates to all the different characters and their different situations. And sometimes people are in a different space-time to another character, so it's like a distant voice being heard through the mist, which really comes across well. And there's a musical structure which is related to maths and science, which really helps that aspect as well. And I hope that you can figure out what that is. My favourite moments are the big group moments because the harmonies in them are really exciting, and also what's happening is quite exciting. So there's a bit at the end of the second act where the electron is leaving the black hole, which is a really exciting moment musically. There's also a song in the third act where there's a gravitational wave, which is another really exciting moment. There are also some like quite touching moments between the electron and the positron, and those are lovely as well. There are so many different bits which are great. I don't know, all of it. The whole thing. The overture is really fun. Yeah, loads of it. Oh, the preamble. That's a good one. The preamble, where Entropy gets really angry and has to formulate a plan to make sure that the end of the universe does happen. That's a good moment. Great performing in an opera you've written because you feel really involved with all of the characters and the music and what's going on stage. At the same time, it can be really frustrating because you're in everyone else's parts at the same time. So it's remembering to separate yourself from what else is going on can be quite difficult. But it's also really exciting seeing it all come to life around you, and that's been, a really thrilling experience doing Being Entropy is really fun because it's just all about destruction, and the one goal of Entropy is for everything to die, which is so much fun to play. It's just so nihilistic, and it's great having that one mission and being able to see it through to the end as well. It's brilliant. It's so much fun. I love it.
In space
there are so many different aspects and theories and concepts from physics in this opera. We tried to cover all of the big ideas, really, and also involve all of the current fields of research as much as we can. So you will be exposed to astrophysics, particle physics, quantum mechanics, general relativity, gravitational waves, a Faraday cage, the concept of entropy and thermodynamics. So there's so many things that you will see. The scientific method. But the idea is that it will give you an opening into thinking about these concepts and something from which you can then go and think further and at that point find an interest from a different start. So it's not like a lecture. It's not going to show you the exact equations and maths for everything, but it will try to describe the physics in a new way. Physics and opera are really good together because physics involves such grand concepts of why we exist and why the universe exists. There are so many huge questions that we're trying to answer through physics, which is really great for opera because it's such a highly emotional and empowering art form. So if you want to tackle those questions through an art form, I feel like opera, which combines theatre, music, design, visual arts, dance, pretty much all of the art forms, is the one to go for. New projects, yes. We have another project which is completely different, which is about beer and female brewers in the Middle Ages, but also about fermentation, and the tagline for it is "Fight the patriarchy with fermentation." So that's what you should come to after you come to the physics opera, for feminism and beer.